So I want to talk about a young lady on YouTube who is, there's no words to describe her. And she talks about women and help them master themselves. And all I gotta say is she is absolutely correct with everything, because she be hitting nerves like after nerve after nerve in me. And it makes me laugh because once I could connect it to me, it becomes a spider web in the women that I know around me. I can see it in everyone else. I always notice the boy still in men. I can see the boy in men when they're on the highway and they both see each other and they're in their Mustang and then here they go weaving through traffic. But now I can see the girl in women. And there were things that I used to do to put their guard down. But I decided not to do that anymore. These scars is from gardening. I used to put a ring on my finger on the other hand so that they can relax around me and understand I'm not competition. My mission statement for my life as I go out is, how can I lighten your load? Because I don't really have that much load. I don't value the things that the average female values. If I don't have it, I don't have it. The things outside of me is not me. It's just an extension of how I express myself because I chose it. But besides that, but she's all right because I want to be her friend so bad. I would love to hang out with her and have tea or whatever she likes to do, because I'm there to observe, to absorb, and to experience her, because she would be the pleasure. So she don't give a fuck if I like her, if I don't like her. She doesn't care about half the things that women care about. She had me cracking up with the lip gloss. Like, I'll say all this wonderful wisdom and bitches only care about the lip gloss or the nail polish I have on. That's hilarious because that is the truth. I learned this about girls years ago. I hung out with some. I was in my cup of tea. I just became addicted to books after that. That was my first form of travel. But I just want to give a shout out to her. Some people may know who I'm talking about. Some people may not. And I appreciate another young lady who helped me understand that a lot of us are delusional as hell. And it is what it is. Human nature is something else. We don't look at each other from that standpoint. We only look at each other from the costumes we wear. Oh, he's a cop. No, that's not the first thing he is. Not the first thing he is. Our nature is the first thing we are. We have to understand each other from that standpoint. And then stack on the other things, which is sex. Like if you're a girl or you're a boy, then we understand our strength measurements and we understand ourselves on a different level. But the human level first, nature level first, then everything else gets stacked on. It's like the hierarchy. Maslow's is different. I'm talking about dealing with ourselves from our primal instinct and then building with the other variables, which would be our sex, sexual orientation. It could be our religion, but that religion is considered shallow compared to your primal nature and what sex you are. The rest of it is shallow and costumes that we take on or was conditioned to or grew up with, or it was enforced upon us, or it's just what was in our environment, and that's the options we have, and blah blah blah. But I'm grateful for her. as well. Psychology was a very good topic. And one more person is a male, and he just really shows how hypocritical the sex wars are, and how it's just like it doesn't add up. The math is just not mathing, and it's just constantly showing that from a male's perspective about males, how they're just things that are just, it's not a part of reality, and it's still being pushed, but it's just not real. We all do it in some form of fashion, but it is what it is. Self-mastery is the only way for this world to become better. We have to master ourselves, and we can't do that if we don't even understand our primal nature. We're so caught up in a specific vantage point in life. Like, we're stuck on our sexuality. We're stuck on the religion we're practicing. We're stuck on the career we're in. That is not a holistic way to live. And identifying with those things is not who you are, because who you are will always come through in any of those things that you do. Like people who run over people and say they're only students. Their family might get about $20,000, $30,000. But yet you're supposed to protect and serve. Yet I understand it's property and not people. But that's just not the point. Your nature is nasty. We need to conquer our nature. Smile, you woke up. A lot of us today.